Positive note, news coming in from Brazil, where Prime Minister Modi is on a visit. Now, he has received the nation's highest honor. Brazil has conferred the Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross to Prime Minister Modi. This will be the Prime Minister's 26th international honor, a huge moment of pride for the entire nation and of course, represented by the Prime Minister on the international stage, where the elected leader of India now receiving his 26th international honor, the latest one being in the nation of Brazil, where Prime Minister Modi has been conferred the Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross. Listen in to what Prime Minister Modi had to say.
आज राष्ट्रपति जी द्वारा मुझे ब्राजील के सर्वोच्च राष्ट्रीय सम्मान से विभूषित किया जाना मेरे लिए ही नहीं बल्कि 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों के लिए भी अत्यंत गर्व और भावुकता का पल है। मैं इसके लिए उनका, ब्राजील सरकार और ब्राजील के लोगों का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
So that is another international honor for the Prime Minister. You can see those visuals as he is conferred the highest honor of Brazil by the President of the nation, and also a bear hug after that handshake, something that's signature when it comes to Prime Minister Modi's international outreach. He's been conferred his 26th international honor, with the latest being the one from Brazil, the Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross. I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. So Siddhant, this is a huge honor for Prime Minister Modi and something all Indians can be proud of as Prime Minister Modi raises the banner on the international stage.
Well, that's right. Brazil has confirmed its highest honor, Grand Collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross, on Prime Minister Modi. In fact, Prime Minister Modi was also given a unique 114-horse welcome at the time of ceremonial welcome in Brasilia. Prime Minister Modi, this is the first state visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Brazil in 57 years. Also, Brazil and India have a lot of similarities, commonalities. Both countries are the voice of the global south. Both countries are emerging markets, emerging economies. Their priorities, their aspirations are similar. And perhaps this makes this cooperation very, very unique. Having said that, there is also a role reversal which has taken place. In fact, India handed over G20 presidency to Brazil, and Brazil built upon its presidency on the foundation which was created by India. Now, the BRICS presidency has been handed over to India by Brazil. So these two events have also brought two countries closer to each other. And in fact, as I said, that Prime Minister Modi is the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Brazil in 57 years now. In fact, Prime Minister expressed heartfelt gratitude to President Lula for the warm welcome. In fact, he also dedicates the honor to 140 crore Indians. And Prime Minister also said that both the leaders spoke about strengthening cooperation in every field.
Right.
In fact, cooperation in the field of energy is continuously growing. Environment, clean energy are the main priorities for both countries. Defense cooperation perhaps was also discussed during the delegation level talks.
Right. And Siddhant, clearly we just heard US President Donald Trump also highlight the fact that BRICS nations, the BRICS Union was brought together just to degenerate the dollar. But at the same time, Prime Minister Modi expanding his ties with other allies, not just in the BRICS Union, but in the wider global south, and clearly sending that message to the United States as well, that India's national interests are paramount no matter which nation is at the talking table.
Well, absolutely, Ayushman. In fact, the heat of this meeting could be felt in White House. And on one end, where this meeting was going on in Brasilia between Prime Minister Modi and President Lula, at the same time, we received reaction from President Trump, threatening BRICS nation, particularly India and Brazil, of 10% more tariff, as he said that this BRICS grouping is anti-West. Having said that, Ayushman, it is also very important to highlight that India and Brazil have been the founding members of BRICS and the key players in this particular grouping. But both the countries, time and again, have also clarified that strategic experts may say that BRICS has to do, the character of the BRICS is anti-West, etc., etc. But both India and Brazil have made it very clear that not once there has been a language which has been used in the joint declaration is anti-West, or the character of BRICS is anti-West. But definitely the rise of the BRICS and perhaps the kind of the global clout and the popularity of the BRICS grouping is something which irritates the Western world, and perhaps this is the reason that we received reaction from President Trump. As far as the issue of de-dollarization is concerned, Ayushman, there has not been any discussion on the de-dollarization or a BRICS currency.
Right.
All what was discussed was trade in the local currency, and perhaps that is an interest of every country in the BRICS grouping. So that was discussed. BRICS coming up with a BRICS currency, or perhaps the idea which was floated at the time of BRICS Kazan. Perhaps nothing of that sort was at least in Brazil.
Right. Thank you, Siddhant, for joining us on the broadcast and decoding that for us. So, Prime Minister Modi's 26th international honor, this one in Brazil.
Network 18 is now the clear leader in digital media, with 55% more users on native platforms and social media than Times Internet. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.